guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and I am revisiting what I believe to be the best pendulum deck in the game so far. Very cool rogue archetype that's been rogue for a while, but we've changed it considerably, and that's Mayosenjus, or maybe I should call them Mayosenjus, because this deck really just focuses on the big boys. Obviously, there are still some Mayosenju cards in Sinchu L and R, and we're still using Izna. He can protect them from things like Floodgate when you discard him from the hand. He can, if you control another monster, another Mayosenju monster, you get to draw one card, so he's good +1s. We're starting to use Oyam. It's just a hand trap and a search if your opponent does destroy him by battle. Then we have Kiteroid as more hand traps. Why do we want all these hand traps? Because we are Mayosenjus, we use Sting when we don't have any monsters on the field. Basic stuff. Really all we do, survive the turns, survive that first turn, and then we hit them with dieback, we hit them with Hitots, return all the monsters, finish them off. We do have some level 4s for some level 4 XCs, not exactly what you're trying to do every duel. You're just dunking on fools, guys. You're just returning them to the hand. You're just doing some pendulums, surviving those first turns with hand traps, and returning them to the hand with Mayosenju Sting. Solid first turns, solid OTKs, solid removal. It's a solid deck, guys. There's actually a skill for it, too. There's a Mayosenju skill, Silvio something. I don't have it. All I have is this pendulum swing. It does not help, really. You're better off using, like, attack charge, even. So, gotta farm that skill still. I did get an Abyss skill. I can't wait to make an Abyss deck. Haven't really jumped into it yet, but I definitely will at some point. Sorry, I've been missing some videos, guys. I've physically been hindered from possibly even making videos, but I'm always gonna strive to be consistent, so don't worry. Thank you for watching, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Shark. Going second. He's on a 3-win streak. Using a Karibo Mat, no less. So this guy's pretty wild. We got a Hito, we got a dieback, we got L, so that's at least a dieback summon, and a normal summon of an Izna, and that'll give us a draw. Now he's going to start with an Abyss Dweller. Very normal. Sets 2 back row, very normal. So we don't have to worry too much. We're going to start with L. Go with Hitalt. Hitalt can make himself 11. Abyss Dweller's gonna destroy our poor Hitalt, but that puts him in the extra deck, so he's still gonna be available for pendulum summoning. Just like he was in our hand. He uses Silent Angler. I'm just noticing the metal on that boy. We use Kiteroid. He also has a Stickers. Didn't want to use his skill again for the last time, I guess. Take 2k, not a big deal. We get another Hitalt, just what we needed. We make that boy 11 now, not our own Hitalt. Pendulum summon 2 because we can still hit the Hitalt from the graveyard, or from the extra deck, I should say. This would be a dieback return. This would be Hitalt returns. We're going to hit both those back row. He goes with Forbidden Lance. Now you got a Forbidden Lance each monster here, my boy. You can't just do one because it only affects one once. So he brings him down to 22. He could have hit both the monsters. He does make the misplay, and it costs him exactly lethal. How frustrating could that be? Now he'll never forget that. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Jaden Ubel. We're going second. No saver map for our boy. He is Neo Space though, so he's true to Jaden. Now we got 2 rights. 2 rights do make a right. Convert Contract, he throws away a Scarab and a Grand Mole. Convert Contact throws away a Dolphin and a Hummingbird. Now he's got a Neos Fusion, throws away a Bacon Saver. Passes his turn at 3,500. We got plenty of Pendulum, so we're going to use right, and then we're going to use the other right, and then we're going to turn ourselves to 11, bringing out Big Boy Dieback. Now that's going to return your boy to the deck. We normal summon Izna. That's going to give us a draw of another Hitot. It's got a Bacon Saver, and we didn't have lethal anyway. So we're just going to peck at him for 800. And all our boys return to our hand. Now he's going to normal summon a connector, turn that connector into a Neos after he brings out a Grand Mole. This way he can just use Contact Fusion to bring out the Grand Mole. Sorry, Grand Neos. But here comes OEM. OEM will get destroyed because he's not his original attack. He only copied the original attack, 2500, but he's gaining 500 from Neo Space. We get an OEM search, and he realizes he's done with all the cards I already have in hand. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Kaiba. Going second, he's on a tiny little win streak. Using a Blue Eye Sleeve there. We gotta change our zone. He's gonna do Ultimate Dragons. We got Heat-Ups. We got Rights. We got Dieback. We got everything. He's gonna Sage of Stone. That's gonna be 2 of the blue. And a back row. But we already have a Dieback out. We actually have a Dieback and a Heat-Toad out with this. Now we have 2 Heat-Toads. So we're gonna return his entire field, and let me tell you, the Heat-Toads are gonna get fat. So it doesn't matter what he has back there, even if it's a treacherous, these Heat-Toads are gonna get too fat for this boy. Just you watch it. He wouldn't have the wherewithal to hit both the Heat-Toads. So imagine that's treacherous. He'd hit the Dieback just like he's gonna hit the Dieback here. But we're still gonna return all 3 of those cards. Except the Karmakit, of course. And then they get 500 for each card you return. We're gonna chain 4 on just them. 4K for the boys as they swing for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a D-Clan Akaba. I don't know how to say his name, but maybe that's how to say it. Poor boy's gonna catch a rank down. And I do believe, so we're swinging in action. This doesn't really help us all too often. Rarely do use set 2. Using Command of the Doom King, same idea. We got Iznas, we got OEM. Nothing to really do, we're gonna pass our turn. OEM is a protection against a direct attack though. He's doing those triple Ds, starting with the gate into Ogre. Then he goes Swirl Slime, throws a few away, that's a Genghis. No cutscene, but a little line of text, I guess you could say, a little dialogue line. Then he goes with the Ogre normal summon, that special summons another boy. He goes with level 6 Xyz into a Bouncer. Swings with the Bouncer first. We're going to use OEM. Bring out the OEM. He thinks Bouncer would probably stop OEM. He doesn't. So he kamikazes into the OEM. Very great play for us because we even get a finish with our Heat-Toad. So we really just need any Pendulum monster. At this point, we get a second Heat-Toad. That works. So we get our 2 Heat-Toads. He's got a Dark Contract of the Witch, our poor little Heat-Toad. That does stop us. But we can still make our boy 11. That's gonna let us Pendulum Summon a Heat-Toad. I accidentally Pendulum Summoned the Izna. We should have normal summoned the Izna so it returns to the hand. You don't want to Pendulum Summon it. We return his monster to the hand. That buffs all our monsters. Izna lets us search a Kite River. 1200 with an Izna left in attack position. It's too dangerous. He has that new monster that'll destroy 2 of your face-up spell or trap, and special summon in King Apocalypse. Dieback dunks on, Heat-Toad dunks on him thanks to Dieback's effect of gaining 300. So we just had this vulnerable Izna. We could have avoided that by normal summoning, but he scoops anyway. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing D-Clan Akaba. Is that how you say it, guys? Tell me how to say it. I don't know how to say it. I'm still watching Zexel, so I'm still behind, way behind on RP. Here we got some Diebacks. We got Right's good. He can make him 11, so pretty solid. Now, Daddy DK made a video where he was using Stormberg with triple Ds, so people are going to be doing that for a while. I think I get a couple replays of people doing that. He's got a Witch. He's going to destroy one of our boys. Unfortunate, but we still have our boy Heat-Pups. That's 11. That boy scoops. Even Daddy DK decks aren't going to help you from Mayosenjus. They're strong, guys. They could cog. I see people on their way to cogging using the this deck all the time. They maybe even use Mayosenjus. There's tons you can do with just the big boys. They are hard to get. I think Dieback's box monster, so pretty hard to get 3 super rare of any super rare. Regardless of box, they usually make it pretty hard. But yeah, definitely meta, definitely the best pendulum, I would say, and just super strong, guys. I like them a lot. They do have their weaknesses. Easy disrupt, like causing cyclones and stuff like that. Can really slow them down. If they don't have the proper hand traps, he cannot survive. But other than that, I absolutely love the deck, love the archetype. They remind me of Trimins, where they were just always a sneaky rogue archetype. Now they've thrown over the top. Except Trimins only needed 1 card to do it. This took about a whole new deck, pretty much. Still, very cool stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.